Don't Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now everybody, we had the big fight. Well, it was a big fight, even though it probably shouldn't have been. But you had to fight Floyd Money Mayweather versus Conor McGregor on the weekend. And we got a couple of days to see the feedback, the reaction, right? And interesting. It's very interesting, but things happen the same way. And like the title gonna say, listen, Floyd Money Mayweather is a genius. Whether we like it or not, there's a lot of people that don't like it. That's why he's doing what he's doing, but he's a genius, period. And, watching the reaction, it just shows me that that's what's going down, right? Some things we have a problem, most of the fans. Mayweather's a fighter for most of the fans. He's a fighter. But guys, for the last 5 or 6 years, he's also a promoter, right? That means you don't only compare him to fighters or, it's also other promoters. If it's in England, the Eddie Hearns of the world, right? Frank Maloney's of the world. Why didn't they change his name or whatever? Whatever. Stateside, Golden Boy Promotions, Bob Arum, that kind of thing. Top Rank, Gold Boy, all of those things. Well, Mayweather Promotions, it's also running, guys. And he's making some excellent moves from a promoter's perspective. Now, the Conor McGregor Floyd Money Mayweather fight made tons of money. It out earned all other events this year. Probably even Klitschko and Joshua. It's out earned everything, even though he's fighting an MMA guy. Even though he had 2 years off, coming back, right? That is awesome from a promoter's perspective. To generate $350 million is awesome. For him, by the way, it's awesome from a promoter's perspective. So what would be the best case scenario from a promoter's perspective? Is to have this fight and make it close. Make the people believe that you on your last leg, that you barely won the fight. Because if they're crazy enough to do what Mayweather wants them to do, is have an outcry for a rematch. Because it's incredible to think for people to really believe that Mayweather has to put them hands up and walk someone down. That he's got 40 years old now. All of a sudden, he can't move and not be hit. Right? I've been hearing, if he would have fought anybody in the welterweight, well, he didn't fight anybody, and they should have been fighting each other so they could crystallize who's the best. Anyway, that's what they should be concentrating on. Mayweather don't have to prove anything anyway. So he was gone 2 years, and we still don't know who the best welterweight is. We just think it's Errol Spence or Keith Thurman. Well, if they fight, we probably could find out. So hurry up with that, guys. But in the meantime, I'm going to come back and make quadruple times two more than anybody going to make probably in their career. So that's what's going down with Floyd Mayweather. And he wouldn't have fought like that against anyone else. This fight needed to be close because the last time somebody told him he was going to lose in a huge fight, what happened? He dominates and people are outraged because he dominates. No one said Pacquiao should do more punches. Didn't excuse what the shoulder came up. So Mayweather is, he's like, okay, well, I'm not going to get any credit anyway. So at the end of the day, let's make this fight close because maybe these people are crazy enough to ask for a rematch. And I wouldn't think Mayweather is going to fight like that in a rematch. But he's not going to get one if he comes out and dominates Conor McGregor. And in the meantime, the people that are under Mayweather's promotions will be fighting on the undercard with all of this exposure. The man is promoting his butt off, guys. That's what's going down. And, when you hear some of the reactions, it's funny nowadays. It's outlandishly funny. When you hear people, you have these sports programs, we like First Take, and now Undisputed came about a year ago, with your boy, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, the other guy, Shannon Sharp, and the other guy, I can't think of his name, Max Kellerman. So on Undisputed, Skip Bayless, who used to be at First Take, I think he's on Mayweather's payroll. I think because Skip Bayless is the leader, the head dude of the Mayweather haters. When he talks, about anything else. He talks. We understand he's the antagonist. We understand he's the edgy guy. He wants to be edgy a little bit. And, no matter where he was, if he was arguing against Stephen A. Smith, or arguing Shannon Sharp, doesn't matter. He's going to be a little edgy. That's why we like him. No problem. But when he talks about Mayweather, he loses all objectivity. And for years, it could be talking about Pacquiao, Canelo, whoever. He just wants Floyd Mayweather to lose already. And I think he's on Mayweather's payroll. If Skip Bayless gets fired, Mayweather's going to pay somebody to get him on another network. Because you need people like Skip Bayless to lead these people to believe that Mayweather's not all of that, that he's about to lose a fight, that that it's going to be close, that he's feather-fisted, even though Skip Bayless is supposed to be knowledgeable. He knows that Floyd Mayweather had hand problems and was moving up in weight and fighting big people. That's not what he's going to say. Just, let me spew this hate, and it helps Mayweather get paid. That's why I think Mayweather would definitely make sure this dude has a job. He needs him on the networks. Talking, because Skip Bayless talking right now about Mayweather was, the Conor McGregor was robbed because of a body shot he hit. They had Mayweather hurting, and the referee didn't let him fight no more. He don't mention about, the dude hitting Mayweather with hammer blows and rabbit punches and stuff like that. He got robbed. Pacquiao really won the fight. Those are things that have to happen for Mayweather to make this kind of money. And that is really awesome that Skip Bayless is doing that. I just hope that we all understand what this is. Because he's making a fool of himself, to be honest. But it's funny to people that know about boxing, but people that don't follow his narrative. And when they follow his narrative, they're going to watch that fight to see Mayweather lose, right? The lose already fight that just won't never happen, keeps upsetting them. And it's really funny for Skip Bayless because he got to keep coming on TV with sour grapes and continue to do that. I'm pretty sure Mayweather calls him up, man, thanks a lot, man. Without you, I can't get paid like that. That is ingenious, guys. And keep hollering, everybody, because you're going to mess around and get him paid again in a rematch that he will dominate from round. He ain't giving round 3 or 4 rounds like he did. He wouldn't have done that against anyone else. He had the luxury of knowing he can do that. That's the greatness. It's still in the boxing ring. And you're going to mess around and talk all this smack, make everybody think that that was a close fight and that the next one would be, pay again, get the man paid about 18 figures if you want to, and then your boy going to get dominated. And y'all don't pretty really want that to happen, right? And I'm just enjoying it because I like the way this billionaire looks, right? I like the way this billionaire looks. Go on stand on next to Bill Gates and Steve Jobs and them dudes, right? Go on stand on next to them and keep earning your money. Floyd Money Mayweather is a genius and he's using your hate to do it. And I'm enjoying it. Double Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.